wanted to do another reading vlog because I actually really enjoy doing them. I wanted to do one last week. I had a couple of days off. The weather was really nice, but still I don't know why I didn't film anything because now the weather is pretty bad again. It has snowed today, which is crazy considering last week I was still outside tanning. Like, what is going on? But anyway, now's the time apparently to do another reading vlog. Okay, so to my reading plans. If you've watched my TBR video, you know that Burning Bridges was on there, and I actually already finished that one. And I already told you in my haul yesterday that I really enjoyed this one. And now I actually already picked up the sequel, which is Sinking Ships, and this actually follows other characters from the previous book. So I'm really excited to see how that goes. I'm actually almost halfway through already. I was listening to this while creating some templates for my monthly wrap-ups, like where you put like the number of books you read and the pages and the ratings and all that jazz. So I think it should already be up by the time you're seeing this vlog. I'm not sure though. I think they turn out pretty cool if you do say so myself. But yeah, and I'm also reading another book physically, which is The Poppy War by Arf Quang, and let's see how far I am. Not that far. I'm on page 85 and I'm tapping it a little bit, as you can see, and I'm really enjoying it so far. Not too much has happened, but I enjoyed it so far. We got introduced to the academy, and kind of the history was explained whilst Rin was going to the academy and getting introduced to everything. So that was really interesting to read about. I'm really curious to see if there are like equivalents of countries that are mentioned in this book, like to the actual Chinese history, so that I can kind of put this into context a little bit more. But yeah, I think I'm going to read a little bit more of this today. It's actually already 6 p.m. and I still have some other stuff to do. I just filmed another video, The Opposites Attract tag, so I think that should be already up by the time you're seeing this. But anyway, I'll talk to you later. This is also totally unrelated, but I really wanted to show you this map that I recently hung up on this wall. This was really empty, so I'm really glad I have something on this wall now. But it's one of these scratch maps where you can scratch off the countries that you've already been to. And I've been to quite a lot of countries, I think 13, but it looks like almost nothing. Hello again. I already filmed this part and unfortunately it just didn't really look right, like with the angle and stuff. But I got a really big box in the mail. This is what it looked like. Obviously I already opened it, but this is the shop where I get my used books from mostly. It's a German shop, by the way. And I got a couple of new books. The first two are classics. The first one is Mansfield Park by Jane Austen. I already have a couple of these editions and this came out recently, I think, and yeah, I saw this on this used bookstore website and they had a pretty good coupon, so I decided to get this one. And I also ordered Mrs. Dalloway by Virginia Woolf, which I have been wanting to read for a while, or just in general something by Virginia Woolf. However, this version is like pretty short, so it doesn't really fit the other editions that I already own, so I don't know if I'm going to keep this one. But they're pretty cool. They're illustrated and they have like letters and stuff throughout the book, which is pretty cool. So I don't know if I'm going to keep this one though. So yeah, these are the first two classics that I got. Yes, I got more. I also got Jane Eyre and Wuthering Heights by the Bronte sisters, and I already own, you know, the illustrated German edition, but I think I want to read them in English and then flip through my German editions. These look pretty, you know, used, but I actually really like how they look. Like, I think it's really fitting for the theme. I don't know. I just really love these covers. So yeah, I got these. I then also got a book that has been translated from Chinese, I believe. And I think the English title is The Three Sons, and this is a sci-fi and has something to do with alien invasion, I believe, but it's supposed to be pretty good. Didn't realize this was going to be this big, but I'm very excited to get more into sci-fi, and I've just heard so many good things about this book, so I just wanted to try this out. And then I talked about Aristotle and Dante Discover the Secrets of the Universe being one of my favorite books. In my recent tag video that I did. I wanted to get another book by this author, which is The Inexplicable Logic of My Life. This in German just because I read the other book in German. Yeah, I don't know. And this was pretty cheap, so I think this is about two friends in their last year of high school. So I'm pretty excited to read about these characters because I really enjoyed Aristotle and Dante, and the writing style is one of my favorites, so yeah, I'm just really looking forward to picking this one up. The author actually has another book coming out this year, I believe, with Aristotle and Dante as the protagonist, which I'm really excited about. And then lastly, I got another book that I've already read and I talked about in my recent March wrap-up, and that is a German book called Durch die Nacht und alle Zeit by Eva Völler, which is like a time-traveling book. You can see my full thoughts in that video, but I just really love this book. I love the humor, I love time traveling as a trope in general, so I just wanted to get the physical copy because of that. It has been snowing like crazy lately. It's not stopping and I have to go to the office tomorrow. Not really looking forward to driving there, to be honest, because I already have my summer tires on. But in general, I'm pretty much looking forward to it because I'm finally meeting one of my work friends again and we're going to have lunch together, so I'm really looking forward to that. By the way, I want to start another audiobook because I finished my recent one, which was Sinking Ships. I really flew through this one. This was the sequel to Burning Bridges and I really enjoyed this. Like, I was so surprised. Like, am I enjoying new adult? Like, now what? I don't see this being like a favorite genre of mine ever, and I don't really see myself giving a book 5 stars unless I like really relate to the character maybe. This explored many important and interesting themes, so I just really enjoyed this one. I flew through it. I think, did I start this yesterday? That's crazy, or the day before maybe. But yeah, I think I'm going to pick up the 3rd book tomorrow at least. This is the 3rd book in the series, Hiding Hurricanes, and this follows another character of that group. I'm not sure how I'm going to feel about this because I don't really particularly like the protagonist so far, but we'll see how it goes. This is the latest book that has been out from the series, but the author actually revealed on her Instagram that there is going to be another book with another character, and I'm really looking forward to that because I think that is going to be my favorite character of them all. However, it doesn't come out until the end of the year, so yeah. But anyway, I'm still excited to start this and see how I like it. And then I've been reading The Poppy War. I read some yesterday and today. I'm on chapter 8, but these chapters are pretty long. I'm on page 160, so this is split into 3 parts, so my goal is to get to part 2 at least today, which is around page 215, so that should be definitely doable. I'm enjoying it so far. We are speeding through the year a little bit, I think. because right now we have like the end of the year exams and tournaments, and I'm only like 160 pages in, so I'm really curious to see what happens next. I'm not absolutely loving it so far just because not much has happened up until now, but we'll see. I've heard like crazy things about this book, especially like, about one chapter, like 20 something. I don't remember which one exactly, but I've heard crazy things about it. We'll see when that is going to start or when that is going to kick in. Maybe with part 2, I don't know. But yeah, I'll talk to you later. So it's already Sunday and I really haven't filmed that much. I'm really sorry. I was planning to do like a couple of things on the weekend. For example, to go on like a hike with my friend, but the weather again is pretty bad, so yeah, I couldn't do that. And then I went to my grandparents' house yesterday, and I totally forgot to film anything. I'm just really like, I never think about filming or putting stuff on my stories. I'm just not that type of person, I don't know. But I have a little bit of a reading update. So I started Hiding Hurricanes on Thursday and I finished it yesterday, which was Saturday. So a really quick read as well. And before going into this, I was super skeptical. I already told you guys about that, but I think this might actually be my favorite now. I think it's a spoiler to talk about what this plot is actually about, but I enjoyed it a little bit better than the first two. I think if I would rank them, it's a 3, 1, and then book 2. And I gave this 4 stars on Goodreads, but honestly, I might also give this like a 5 star, not a full 5 star, maybe like 4.5, but I really enjoyed it. I love these two characters together. So yeah, I don't know if I'm going to give this like 4.5 stars. And I really want to read another book by this author. Sadly, the next book is not out yet, but I do have another book of hers on my TBR, which is a fantasy, however, and it is called A Whisper of Stars. And I've heard pretty good things about this, but I don't know if I'm really in the mood for like a heavier audiobook. I was really enjoying these new adult audiobooks that I could just listen to and not think about them too much, if that makes sense. I'm already a little bit into this book, so I don't know how this book develops, but if it's more like a romantic-y type of fantasy, I think this would be easier to get through, but we'll see how it goes. So I did pretty well with my audiobooks, but unfortunately I didn't do any more physical reading since I last updated you, so I'm still on page 160 of The Poppy War. I just really haven't been in the physical reading mood. I don't know why. Probably because I'm on TikTok now a lot. I never thought I would say that, but I think there is something for everybody on there. But that's besides the point. So I don't know, I just couldn't pick up a physical book, even though I really want to read this one. So hopefully I'm going to pick this up today, but I'm not making any promises. So the week is already over. Unfortunately, I couldn't really film too much, or I didn't film too much, but I'm going to try and film another reading vlog next week as well. And hopefully I'll get some new shots in there, or just some more in general. I hope you still enjoyed this video. It doesn't always have to be a super long reading vlog, at least for me. So I still hope you enjoyed this one. Let me know if you like shorter or longer reading vlogs more. But yeah, I think in terms of reading, I was quite successful, at least for my audiobook reading, because I finished 3 books and started another. So yeah, if you enjoyed this video, please give this one a thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye, guys.